Hello everyone, I am Bhairavi and I am a sketchbook artist. Today we are going to see a tutorial on tempera sticks. I had gotten a request for this particular video a few weeks back when I had made a YouTube post showing 3 of the artworks that I had made using tempera sticks. I thought that would be a lovely video to make. So today I'm going to show you a few things that I had experimented without having the thought that I might make a tutorial on it. So this supply had been sitting in my cupboard for a long time, and when I thought I might use it, as usual we started off with swatches and trying to explore the material. I just applied it on the sketchbook and used color pencil over it, and then I tried drawing a couple of birds, but I used a gel pen, and when I applied the tempera sticks it just smudged completely. So I recommend that you use waterproof ink if you use them over, as they can reactivate the colors, the inks. And then I tried using them as backgrounds, just as block colors, but everything changed when I used it to block out the shapes that I was actually drawing as well. This was one particular piece which really excited me so much that I saw so much of potential in this particular supply, because it helped me be loose. They were absolutely beautiful to layer. And head on over with me to the desk. I can't wait to show you all of that I have made with the tempera sticks, and then we can go over to the process part. So like I said, this is how it started. It might end up into a mini tour of the sketchbook, so yeah. And I tried it out on some inks, and you can see how they smudged and took up the black ink and moved on. And I tried them in different ways for just to block out the background color and so on, but this one changed everything. This is the piece that I absolutely love. This is the first piece that I did, just blocking the color using the tempera sticks. And then this was it, and yeah, I was just experimenting. These are the bunch of art that I really liked, and this is using only the tempera sticks and a little bit of Faber-Castell's gelatos. And I really loved the way I was able to express grass with the tempera sticks. These dark bits really brought the mushrooms out, to stand out, And then I tried this raccoon. I very carefully used the side of it to make these small neon pink marks with it. This is a lovely cactus. Again, I used some of the gelatos here to smudge them out. When you apply tempera sticks, you don't need to smudge them unless that's the effect you want, but it is easier to smudge the gelatos than the tempera sticks. But the tempera sticks just layer so well. They layer one on top of the other so well. These are some of my favorite pieces. All this is an absolute beauty, according to me. I had made so many of them before I started sharing them online. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, I was enjoying them. I used a fine liner after I went in completely with the tempera sticks. I had made a mistake, so I put a post-it on top of it, and that's how you have a yellow post-it here. For the sake of this video, I made this piece, and I was really happy about it again. I tried different fishes with some coral, and here at the in the background, this lime green is from a gelato. Other than that, everything else is the tempera stick. Now let's head on over to the interesting part of the video where we see how this artwork is being made using the tempera paint sticks. I started out by drawing the outline of the fishes using a pencil brush pen. I wanted it to be very precise, and so I did not want to go in directly with the tempera paint sticks. So, if you would like a more loose and free drawing to start with, you can go in directly with the tempera paint sticks and layer line art after the tempera paint sticks have dried. The sticks are creamy and vibrant. They almost feel like a mix between paint and crayons, which makes them perfect for these sketchbook art or mixed media art. You can also have a lot of fun by using them for children's art activities. I start off with bold, untamed mark making as I try to cover a large area of the background. Tempera sticks help with, as you can see, to cover a large area with a fair few strokes. You can scribble with them. You can create texture by trying to build multiple layers, and the colors blend with each other. So as you layer, you get different colors as well. And the other thing is that it is very playful and very experimental with the tempera paint sticks. This material is a gelato. This is the only color that I use, and I love this color. So I wanted to incorporate it in this artwork. So for the seaweed and to push it back, I wanted to use that particular gelato. I go back in with more paint sticks to add more layer and more depth, a lot more contrast between the different layers to show what is in front and what is at the back of these, to create depth essentially. Sometimes my brain goes into a fog. I don't know what to say, and maybe at these times I just stay put, and maybe you can watch me making the art. I love the coral that I'm working on. This particular blue is so dark and rich, the color of it, and I love how it looks in contrast to the pale or a lighter blue that I have given for the ocean. So this coral, it's so striking. Yeah, that's the word. It's so striking. I just add bits and bobs here and there to show that the ocean's not absolutely clear. Now I'm just blocking out the fishes. I'm using yellow and then a lighter orange. These markers dry out matte, so you can, once you work with these colors and once they dry, you can use pencils or markers on top of them to add more definition to your artwork. If you are new to mixed media art and you would like materials like tempera sticks, which you can be very free and have fun, it's a beautiful place to start because it's very intuitive. It does not stick to your clothes. It can be easily washed away. It can be used to draw on windows, like glass panels. So if you give that particular supply to your children to draw on the windows, it is absolutely safe, and you can wipe it off with a damp cloth or a wet wipe. See, as I layer that pink on top of the yellow and yellow, it turns more orangey. It's a little orangish. So this is what I told about. You can blend the colors when they layer one on top. It's like essentially you layer that color on top of that color, and you get the mixed color as an outcome. With the pink on being drawn onto the blue, it turns a lighter shade of purple. So I'm trying to layer the same color over on the ocean part of it so that I can make it more opaque. Sometimes these colors are a little translucent, so when you give them a couple of layers, they layer on thick and opaque. Now I'm going in again with a Pilot G-Tech C4 or 4C gel pen to give more finer details. Like I said, as we layer them one on top of the other, they get more dark, they develop different textures and more depth and contrast. So that's the artwork. I hope you enjoyed seeing these fishes come to life, and I have a bonus of me creating a small vase on a large sheet of paper. I really like this vase when I saw it on, I'm not sure whether it was Pexels or Unsplash. I thought that it was a royalty free image because the previous one was my own imagination. I hope you enjoy both the artworks made with tempera paint sticks. I certainly enjoyed and had a lot of fun making them. Do let me know which artwork that you liked, whether it was the fishes or the close to abstract flowers. Feel free to ask me if you have any questions. Please leave them down in the comments below and I would get back to them. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. If you've made it till now, I'm very grateful for your support, and I'll see you all soon in another video. Bye bye.